What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, hit that sub button. So today's video, I'm gonna be trying to fix this radiator. I found something at Harbor Freight. I gotta go buy it. It's like a soldering stick for aluminum. So I'm gonna go pick that up and try to fix this. So I can throw that on the bike. Hopefully it seals it. I'm gonna try to test it out. I'm gonna try to test it out before I put it on the bike because I want to make sure it's not gonna leak. So my plan for this video is that, and I'm also gonna finish up the wiring. I have to just get a starter button, fix all this wiring up. Now that I know everything is good, she runs. But yeah, so I'm gonna get started on this bad boy. All right, guys, so I picked up these aluminum rods. All you need is a torch to weld this together. So basically what you do is you heat up this material, you heat up the metal that you're gonna stick this on, and then once it gets the temperature, you put it on it, it starts melting. I'll record a little bit of it. But I kind of got to clear off this bench. Let me clean this up and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I cleaned off the counter. I can't find my propane torch. I have this one and it's empty. I can't find the one that I have with the button on it to turn it on, but that one's empty. So I think I'm gonna have to end up buying one. Probably get one tomorrow after work or something. But what I'm gonna do in the meantime is finish up all this wiring. Get it nice and neat. I gotta get some fuses, the right fuses that go here, which are like 10 amp fuses, and this is a 15. So this one has to be 10 and 10. So I'm gonna organize all this stuff. Probably tomorrow, stop at Advance and get a starter button as well. So let me do this wiring real quick and I'll be back. All right, guys, so I found my torch. I forgot I had two. This one's pretty much full, this one's pretty much empty. So I'm gonna try to use this one because they say it's best to use this one. I guess it throws more heat, so I'm gonna use this one. But before I do that, I got this wire right here all fixed. Coming up here, I got my coil packs running inside, and then I just have a mess of wires on the other side popping out. I'll attach that later on. Still have to get the starter button. So my main concern is this radiator. So let's see if these aluminum weld rods actually do the trick. So I'm gonna put this on a time lapse so you guys can see. All right, guys, so, oh shit!
Definitely a fail now.
All right, so I welded most of the spot. It looks crazy. But earlier I blew into this side and I covered the other side, and it only seemed like there was a little pinch of air coming out. So I'm gonna leave it like this. If it doesn't end up working, I'm just gonna order a new radiator. So the reason why it's all crazy like this, because you have to get to temperature with the torch, and I don't know if these torches are not strong enough, but it has to get really hot for it to weld correctly or solder correctly. But these are just hard to I'd rather get a welder and do it that way. But for the meantime, I'm just gonna sit here and put the clamps on the thermostat hoses and stuff, and I just have to order spark plugs, and I'm gonna fix up all the wiring. So that's what I'm gonna do in this video if that doesn't turn out to work for me. So see you guys in a bit.
A few moments later.
All right, guys, so I got these clamps on, these two. So I just need two more once I get the radiator, and then the hose that comes underneath the motor to the radiator. So what I'm gonna do tonight is I'm gonna order the spark plugs and try to see if I can find a radiator I found one for like 40 to 50 bucks, so I might order that. It'll probably be here probably by like, who knows, Tuesday because of the holiday. So and like today's basically Thursday, so it'll probably be here by like sometime next week. So if you guys, so it'll probably be in the next video. But I'm definitely gonna get the starter button tomorrow. All right guys, so I got these hose clamps on, all 4. I just need 2 more once I get the radiator. All right guys, so I got the starter button. Got it from AutoZone. It was like 10 bucks. So I'm gonna fish these wires through, and then attach them together to the button, and then put it on. Screw the, screw on. Actually, I have to do it this way. Put the screw on first, then pass it through, and then All right, guys. So I got the starter button on. Got this cover on. These wires are gonna get pulled once this strap comes off. I just gotta finish these wires down here, and I ended up pulling this wire out from in here, and we go to the other side. So got these wires connected in here, and basically everything's clean over here. This is the clutch line. So all I gotta do now is just finish up these wires, connect them, see if I gotta strip them, whatever. But yeah, it's pretty much almost set. Last few things I have to do is gas tank, exhaust, and the seat, and I think that's pretty much it. I definitely need new fuel lines, because when I put this jerry rig gas line, it was leaking all over the place. I have to touch this up. So just like five more things to do to the bike. She should be running. So yeah guys, let me finish this wire real quick and I'll be back. All right guys, so I got these wires all set up here. Just need to zip tie some of them, get them organized a little bit better. Since I couldn't do anything with the radiator and now I have to order one, I was thinking about my gas tank and the petcock I want to do down here, and the fuel line. I don't know what side I'm going to do the petcock, if it's going to be on the right side or the left. I know the fuel line, I want it on the right side. So what I'm going to do is I want to make sure I get all the fumes of gas out. The gas tank's been sitting for like the whole winter with no gas in it, but I just want to make sure. I have to chop these 2 off, bang them in, get that welded, and then I have to make the hole for the petcock and the holes for the fuel line. So I'm going to start it in this video. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it welded or anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these 2 off, fit it on the bike, see how it looks, and the holes for the fuel line, and I'll probably next video try to get it welded from somebody that can weld thin metal. I don't want to screw this up. So let me chop these little fittings off. All right guys, so I took this off, the little cap for the gas tank. It was just 2 screws. I opened it and then took the 2 screws out while it was open. 2 screws are right there. So I got this cut. I added some water just in case it would, in case it caught fire. So there's water inside the tank and there's water here. I chopped down on both and then at an angle on both, and then I just used my my sanding disc and I grinded it down. I dropped my glasses. Always wear some protection, don't want to go blind. So I grinded it down. It's nice and smooth. So the reason why I cut this, I don't know if you guys seen my other video. I think I explained it. The reason why I cut it was because it's hitting all the wires over there. So plus I don't need it, so chopped it. So I'm gonna empty out the water, put it on the bike, see if it like fits without, you know, anything messing with it. So let me empty out the water real quick and I'll be back. All right guys, so the wires are pushed up because of this strap, so it will sit flush. I'm pushing it all the way down, so it will sit flush, so I'm good with that. What I want to do is, I don't want to do the petcock yet because I know when I'm sitting on the bike, the petcock has to be so low, and I don't know if my legs are going to be in the way, so I got to drop the bike while it's, you know, so I think I'm going to do the petcock last. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the holes for the fuel, which is these bad boys right here. So one goes up here, the other one goes on the bottom. I'm gonna make the holes for this right now, you know, stick it in there, make sure it sits flush, and then I can get somebody to weld that. And next video I'll hopefully have the bike, you know, most of the way there, that way I can drop it, sit on it, see where the petcock can go. So this won't get welded for like another week or two. I'm just gonna test fit everything. So let me get to drilling these holes and marking everything. I'm gonna probably time lapse it so you guys can see. So yeah, let me do this real quick. All right guys, so this is what it's gonna look like once it's welded. If I want, I can get a longer clear hose, but I think that should be fine. So, you know, get it welded there. So that's what it's gonna look like. The reason why I changed bits was because the tank, my tank, the way it comes down is, you can see the walls on this side are pretty narrow. So when I was going with it with the skinny long one, I was going with the other one, it was a lot longer and it was skinnier, so this one, you know, wasn't gonna hit the wall. So I finished drilling it out with that thicker one, so I wouldn't hit the outer wall, the inner wall. So yeah guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna give you guys an update soon on the tank, with the petcock and everything else. The wiring is pretty much all set. All right guys, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a like, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.